What's good, everybody? You are now tuned into another episode of the Plug and Play podcast. It's me, your host, Zenus, here with my co-host.
Them's all.
Yeah. What's good, everybody? How y'all doing today? We talking another great topic: building while broken. We all go through life and go through setbacks and turmoil and different struggles in our life. How do you keep that mindset? Tell them what you think about that, Kim.
Yeah, this one is deep. We're talking about moments when life knocks you down with heartbreak, loss, failure. Um, it somehow you still find a way to keep building. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we go through all these seasons and reasons of why we broken. You know what I'm saying? And try to get back to being strong. You know what I'm saying? So
Most
yeah,
definitely.
I can tell
I
you bad stories about it.
Yeah, I agree with that. Through my whole entrepreneurial journey, all you go through was setbacks. Mainly the main setbacks that I was going through was in my own head.
Hmm.
You got to deal with your own things in your own head, and you got to be patient with yourself and give yourself time to grow through those things.
Right, right,
I learned through everything I built. I mean, through everything that I went through actually helped me build resilience.
right.
Yeah, I mean, and
Been there.
through building the resiliency is I learned to be patient with myself,
Hmm.
you know, because life throws life at you, and like we was talking about before, we be spending time around people and time around, uh, or I'd say doing things that don't really help us out.
Right.
And I know with me, mainly was because probably how I grew up and
Hmm.
what I was around in different situations. So I was living a certain type of life that probably wasn't to my full capability the way I could have lived. But throughout going through those things, it actually taught me things about myself,
Hmm.
you know?
Hmm.
And throughout those struggles, you have to be able to pick up what you're going through and be
Right.
able to, source the game. So go ahead, what you got to say about it?
Yeah, I mean, I was going through kind of a war in my own home. I did the marriage thing, the relationship, white picket
Hmm.
fences, happily ever after. And I'm thinking, this is the end of the journey. Things going to get better from here, and things, but relatively did not. You know what I'm saying? I had this person that I was with that was jealous of the relationship I had between my own newborn daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And I have loved my daughter more than I loved her. You know what I'm saying? And in common sense, what does that mean in a world like that? When you have to take care of your daughter is just newborn, fresh in this world. You know what I'm saying? Then you get jealous because the daughter loves the dad because she knows what dad does, and
Yeah.
he's working and working supervision job. You know what I'm saying? Out Campbell Soup, you know what I'm saying, out Jersey, and bringing
You was
home the
out Campbell
money.
too.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Ship supervisor, you know what I'm saying? I was making
Mm-hmm.
cash, you know what I'm saying? They love my
Word.
black ass in that joint. But yeah,
Uh-huh.
it was that, and just start seeing, the disconnect, man. Like, I would come home from doing probably like 24 hours, and you work an office job, and you can't even watch the little girl for like a couple minutes so I can get myself together. You want me to
Mm-hmm.
do dishes and all this other shit you supposed to be doing. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And it's
Facts.
like, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm paying mortgage, I'm paying bills, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? And you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like she would throw the baby on me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
Yeah,
want
yeah.
mind watching my baby. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Of
But then I
course.
just got home from doing the 24-hour fucking shift.
Yeah.
Everybody called the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You work in the office fucking job, sitting at a fucking, you pushing pencils and pens.
Yeah.
You know
You
what I'm
said,
saying? You know what I mean?
and all due respect to the work that, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
both of you were doing.
right.
But yeah, you're out bringing in the bread to take care of the home,
Yeah,
and she's supposed to make the house a home. for when you get home. So I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah,
And
she got on lazy time. You know what I'm saying?
so I
And
got
it
a
start becoming
question
a
for you.
reoccurring theme. Yeah, go on, brother. Go on, man. Ask me anything.
What do you think you did wrong in that situation?
I don't think I did anything wrong, bro. I mean, I was sticking to the grind coming home, so we can pay these
No, because
bills, my nigga. You know what I mean?
no,
But,
what
but,
I'm
but in my
saying,
mind, I got what you're saying. But in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm hugging this job down. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mhm,
getting all the extra hours I need, whatever. It was a
mhm,
great job. You know what I'm saying? Making
yeah,
good money, and I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm paying the bills.
yeah,
You know what I'm
as a
saying?
man, as you're supposed
And
to,
and,
yeah.
and, and you know what I'm saying? So what's the disconnect here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's crazy. They gonna see this, right? Because
They can see it, you know what I'm
they
saying?
not on
And
they.
I'm bombing first like Machiavelli. Let's
That's
get it.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because I've been too quiet about this a long time. You know what I'm
because
saying? And yeah, not to cut you off, but I'm gonna let you
you good.
continue.
Keep going. Keep going.
But the thing is, I really want to get this off my chest because it's a lot of things what brothers go through, you know what I'm saying, in these cases, situations like you and me for one thing or another, and it doesn't get
Mhm.
discussed, you know what I'm saying? It gets, you know what I'm saying,
Swept under the rug.
unrugged, yes, my man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, because
And I want
I'm glad.
yeah,
Keep going.
yeah, and I wanna, discuss this because I want the brothers to know that you're not alone, bro. You know what I'm saying? We went through a lot of hell too. You know what I'm saying? These things don't get discussed on everyday thing. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah,
want to get it off my mental thing for clarity. You know what I'm saying? And to be a blessing to somebody. You know what I'm saying? That went through the
because
same
that's what
exact
held
thing.
you back.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like that was part of the thing where you gave your all to try to be a husband to a
Right.
woman, to
Right.
try to be the best man that you could be to take care of your kid.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what you're trying to say is that's the number one thing, or not what you're trying to say. What you're saying is
No,
that's the
you
number one thing.
got it, my man.
That's the number one thing that you felt through your journey and through your life that actually broke you
Yeah.
down as a man.
Mm-hmm.
Because I honestly
Mm-hmm.
say, I said this
Varsity
last
blues for
time
me.
on
Yeah.
the show, I say men love harder than women
Mm-hmm.
because women only love conditionally
Right.
on what you
On a
can do.
condition. Yeah. Come on, man. Talk about it.
But on the condition you're able to teach them some, show them
Mm-hmm.
some, learn
Mm-hmm.
some, anytime you're able to get resources from you.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I told the shit's funny, man,
Yeah,
because
man.
I know how much family means to us,
Yeah.
you know, and that was now it's just you brought it up and we was talking about it. I went through a similar situation. I wasn't
Explain,
married,
brother. Go ahead.
but
Go ahead, man.
I was with a woman for 15 years um, in a relationship. We had 2 kids together, and when we went through our hard time, um, you know, people do dirt, when you get painted as the bad one. I got painted, whatever. However, I'm
Say hello
like
to the bad guy. Last time you
yo,
don't see a
I
bad guy
take
like me.
accountability. I take accountability if I wasn't, what I could be and what I turned out to be. I
Mm-hmm.
was a man that had to learn how to be a man on my own.
Mm-hmm.
My dad died when I was 12.
Yeah.
I had
That's
other
cool.
men role models around me,
Mm-hmm.
but none of them was like solid or probably like what I would think that was teaching me things or teaching me
Right.
capable things. Some of them was
Right.
teaching me street things. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right. We had to
Now,
learn on our own. Or from our
I
OGs,
had to
you
learn.
feel me?
Had to
Mm-hmm.
learn from the OGs. Had to learn from the streets. Had to learn. I would even say learn from your homies and your friends and other people that was around you. Because what I come to find out was, like living life. It's like people that's like grew up in the same situations always find each other and become friends, become like
Mm-hmm.
family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
my pop was like, man, he said, look, man, when I finally got a contact with him, and he told me, man, he said, man, I was out here chasing the hoes, man. I can't help myself, man. And, I was
mhm.
fucking with that cocaine, man, and fucking hustling. He said, I can't help myself, and I can't get mad at the nigga, you know what I'm saying? I was like, well,
Yeah,
damn, little
yeah,
nigga. You know what I mean? You had a little
yeah.
bit, you had your young boy, you know what I'm saying?
And that's
But
a that's
he told
another
me
thing.
fact. Yeah,
That's another thing that what I say when I take accountability from it was
yeah,
I wasn't living fully right. I was hustling. I was
right,
in the street.
right.
I, if anything, I apologize to my kids and to the whole situation that I was in that time.
Mm-hmm.
I actually I feel bad for it now when I look back at it
Mm-hmm.
because, I just wish I was better. That's it. And
I
a
call
lot
it
of those
varsity
situations,
blues, man. I call it
it is the
varsity blues,
varsity blues
man. You know what I'm saying? You know?
because a lot of things that we go through and like when I decided to walk away from the
Yeah,
streets, right?
yeah,
It was crazy because I still had motherfuckers hitting my line.
right, right.
But I said, I talked to you about it. I said,
Mm-hmm.
look, that side of me's dead now.
Mm-hmm.
And then look what opened up to me.
Right,
A bunch of
right.
business opportunities,
Come
whole
on, man.
bunch of different things. It
Right.
was because I was in my own way.
Come on, man.
And those things was taking up my time,
Right.
you know?
But then it got
And
funky fresh with me on my side because it's like I left the streets alone. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bitch, you bringing the streets here.
oh, you bringing the streets home. She was bringing
Yeah,
the
you
streets home.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
She
man.
got funky fresh, man. You know what
Oh
I'm
man.
saying?
Yeah, look, they'll get funky fresh on you,
Yeah.
nigga. What you talking about? Yeah.
My man Pete
Listen,
gave
man.
me like, yeah, he said, yeah, old girl wearing fitteds, bro. When she start wearing fitteds and shit, I said, I don't know, man. He showed me the joint. I said, yeah, man, we gotta talk about this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like my
Yeah.
people telling me, I'm busting my ass 24/7, at the job, bro. I wouldn't even
Yeah.
come home, man. You know what I'm saying? And I would be there, man, like 24/7. Driving the bosses from the airport. You know what I'm saying? Picking them up from the airport, doing all types of shit. You know what I mean? And you know what
Word.
I mean? I'm getting my accolades. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my awards. You know what I'm saying? And all of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But no, but
Then
I
you
don't ever
get
really
jealous.
think
Then you
I
get
don't ever
jealous.
think though
Yeah, you want to kidnap the
that
kids. Yeah.
anything ever broke me for real. But I think that it
Yeah.
added
Yeah.
like it would take me out of my thoughts for a minute.
It'll one you up. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
yourself, it'll one you up. And you like, damn, you know what I mean? She gonna take it there. You know what I'm saying? Like it was real crucial, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like
man.
I'm getting
You sound like you
like
got something you want to get off your
nah,
chest. Don't even
because
hold
I'm
it back.
I'm trying
Just
I'm
go
trying I'm
ahead.
gonna get to it. You know what I mean? Let's
Go
get to
ahead.
that, man.
You got
Let's
the
let's
floor. Go ahead.
let's get to that. No, because
You
I'm
got
telling
it.
you, like, you know what I mean, I'm chilling, right? So my boss give me a letter, right? So I'm thinking it's like somebody giving me some money for the holidays and shit. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So I open the letter, you know what I'm saying? I read the letter. This boy saying, yeah, the old girl, this, that, and third, blah, blah, blah. And I'm doing this and I'm doing that. I'm like, this nigga got the balls. I mean, to send this shit to my job. I mean, I'm at camp, a prestigious fucking place where you're working at. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, yo, like, I had, you know what I'm saying? Now I gotta get the streets involved. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Uh-huh.
what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm looking at it like, man, like how far you gonna go? You know what I'm saying? How far you gonna take it? You know what I'm saying? But like fast forward all of that shit, you know what I'm saying? All the stuff we went through, you know what I'm saying? Me and old boy came to a conclusion and an
Okay.
element where
Men
it was
should be
like
men.
we checked the bitch, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like, bitch, you this shit, you get niggas killed behind this, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
And I ain't going out over no bitch, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
And I'm pretty sure he wasn't gonna go over that, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? And now you got a baby bomb and all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying? So now what? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Did the joint freeze?
No,
Or you
you
looking
get
at the
money.
frozen? Okay, so
No,
yeah,
you good.
so okay, I'm looking at it. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the joint in the perspective. I'm like,
Mhm.
yo, like, what are you trying to do here? You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So fast forward, you know what I'm saying? All the stuff you done did, you know what I'm saying? You lost your businesses. You try to still jack my business name, you know what I'm saying? You
Mm.
try to, you know what I'm saying, act like that was you. Oh.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
look. You
Crazy.
don't want to. You don't want to. Whoever to see this to think that you over that. You
Man,
need
I'm
to go
past that. Look. I'm just telling.
past that.
I'm telling this as a testimony, not only just for me, for people that go through shit like this, because 9 times out of 10 it's not really discussed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in a totally different light now. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Yeah.
just like the whole dynamic of it all. Was it really worth what you gained in the end? Because really you didn't gain
Well,
shit. You
listen,
know what I'm saying?
we already know that they make bad decisions, bro.
Yeah, real rap.
Bad decisions after bad decisions after bad decisions. It's okay. You know how I look at it like this. I
Right,
say
bro.
if you didn't see me for what I am or who I was or what it was or what I gave you for what it was or the time or anything, it's okay. You know what I mean? I don't feel no ill will against nobody.
Mhm.
Um, Look, I got my mind right. I'm moving on to things that I
A
need
lot
to
of
move
niggas
on.
hold no grudges, cuz you feel me?
Oh man, well I don't look. I don't hold
You feel
no
me?
grudges. So
Like, you know what
any
I'm
of my
saying?
any of my exes that see me, when you see me smiling, no, I'm smiling.
You
I'm
know what I'm
smiling
saying?
because
Like,
I'm
a
feeling
lot of
good.
niggas hold no grudges and,
Nah, look,
whatever, knock yourself out.
I'm feeling good. I'm
Good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be straight regardless of all the nonsense or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I had to share this because a lot of things don't get shared. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of
Hmm.
niggas want to know what happened and shit like that, and I always not kept quiet on it or let's select a few
Okay.
know. You know what I mean?
But I respect
Yeah,
I mean, look, I'm a private person, bro.
yeah, yeah. We
And
both private bulls. You already know that. Yeah,
I'm a
yeah,
private person.
yeah.
I like, I'm in a whole relationship. I've been in for like 5 years. I don't, Me and my lady don't be doing all of that, but we
Right.
real with each other,
You
right?
never you
And
never
we
kept
keep
it Joe. Yeah.
listen, we keep it a buck with each other,
Hmm.
and she know how I move. She moved for me. Look, I had it with a tip, Kim. You know what I literally had to do with my John? I
Hmm.
had to sit her down, bro, and say, look, this is how I am.
Hmm.
I don't like this. I don't accept that. I'm,
Right.
I move this way. I'm about these things. And if
Right.
you're not about these
Right.
things, then
Right.
I don't know where you fit.
That's right.
And I guess me as the person that I am, I used to put her through like tests, I would say. Just how they test us, I tested to see where the loyalty lies. Right?
Hmm.
Now, I'm just gonna tell you, I'm gonna be a buck. One of the setbacks I had, I wound up when I was out there in the street, wound up getting booked, going to jail.
I
Yeah, I
remember.
mean,
Yeah.
and my jaw stayed silent.
Right. Right. That's
They
real.
tried to get it to flip and do everything against me and
You
all
know
of
they're
that.
gonna try to do that all day.
They tried, but uh, nah. When you cut from a certain cloth and you real how I'm real, when you give how I give, and you
Hmm.
love how I love,
Hmm.
and I feel that I demand a certain account of respect. I'm
Yeah.
about respect.
Yeah, man.
I'm
I'm on
about
some
bitch. I
gladiator
don't even
shit.
want you to tell me you love
Strength and
me if you
honor.
don't respect me.
Strength and honor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, man, no,
Yeah.
most definitely. Yeah. Because out here to the young men, y'all gotta get out here, and I tell you all the time, get about your purpose.
Hmm.
Create something in this world. There's two kind of businesses you can do. You can do a product-based business, or you can do a business where you do the work, or you can do a service-based business. Man, look,
Hmm.
we out here trying to move. Niggas is doing
Yeah,
a whole
bro.
bunch of things. We can't get y'all to read. Look,
Hmm.
we tell y'all these things because we know right now the first stage is getting the mindset right.
Yeah. And
The
letting it all
mind,
go. You know what I'm
the
saying?
the mind is the key to
Sometimes,
everything.
yeah, sometimes you gotta walk through the fire, man. You gotta walk through the ashes and arise from
Yeah.
the ashes like Phoenix. You know what I'm saying?
let me tell you
I
this.
want to discuss that. You know what I'm saying? For the
Yo,
young boys and folks out here and G's out here. You know what I
yo,
mean?
I don't duck any struggle, bro.
Come on, man.
I face any struggle with a definite mindset that I'm gonna get through it. I
Right.
live by everything is gonna work out for me. Why? It's because I put in the work for it to work out.
Right.
Plant the seeds for things to grow later.
Hmm.
Look, we started this podcast from the bottom. We up past 50,000 views in 28 days.
Yeah, man. We put more than 50 hours in, man. You know, I'm like,
Yeah,
damn.
we put more than 50 hours in on this podcast.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So
we
look,
working.
we are putting in the work. And as you see, we getting better and better with each episode. And
Oh yeah,
sometimes
man.
we don't think that, yeah, we were shooting a show last night.
Yeah.
The internet shut down. How both of our internet shut down?
We just paid the bill, bro. I just paid my
Yeah,
bill, man.
no. First of
You know
all,
what I'm saying?
my bill is on. My signal
Yeah.
was at full. I told you
Come
that.
on.
I said my signal lit. We good.
Come on, man.
Your joint shut out, and then my joint shut out. I think the conversation was too heated
Right.
because
Too real.
yeah. Look, we are talking to the young ladies too.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, it's all right to become what you want to become. And
Mhm.
I understand the feminism made y'all want to be independent women and all of that. But men,
But it became radical, you know what I mean? And
yo, we don't care.
then they got bastardized, you know what I'm saying?
Look, men like us that chase our purpose and doing what we need to do for ourselves, we don't care about none of that.
Right.
Um,
But now the chickens has come on the roost. You know what
yeah,
I'm
the
saying?
chicks come on the roof. Like, you
Word to
know,
brother Malcolm.
when you're used to dating people without purpose and without vision and without you know,
Mhm.
the mindset that we have, hey, then
Right,
you try to come to us and bring that bullshit. No, we already been through that. We
right.
already let people hold us back.
Mhm.
We already let situations suck our energy. Now we ain't with that no more.
And
We ain't with that.
the main moral of the story I'm trying to get across, you know, when man we discuss things about what happened in our life, it's not to
Yeah,
be coming from a place of hate or dissension or, you know, things, you know what I'm saying? These are things that happen in life, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, for me, my perspective is, you know, and this is the message I give all to the young brothers, you know what I'm saying? You know, even my son, you know what I'm saying? You know,
yeah,
always
well,
stay on point,
definitely.
never slack a minute. You know,
Hold on,
you gotta stay on point, never slack a minute. You
tell
know
me.
what I'm saying? Because you can be thinking it's all good, you know what I'm saying? And you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying, you trying to make a positive move, and the next thing you know, you getting slapped in the face, you know what I'm saying? All
well,
because
that's
you're
another
trying to
thing.
do the right things, you got your intentions and everything, but how it is in the scheme of things, some people don't
No,
want you to do right.
that's why.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Or have
why.
that. You
That's
know?
why. You know, my son see this, right? Whoever, anybody's
Word of
son
bond.
see this. That's why. Get out there,
Right.
get your mind right,
Mm-hmm.
move with a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Number one thing I can tell you to gain is discipline.
Right.
You know, you hear your
Stoicism.
parents tell you about it all the time.
Yeah. Stay stoic,
Discipline
my
and
boy.
stoicism. Yo, you gotta stay stoic. Yeah, I mean, we don't rattle. We
Hmm.
take, like, at least me.
Yeah.
Anything that happens to me, negative or positive,
Right.
I'm able to take in that energy and absorb it and turn it into fuel. You heard
Right.
me say that. Y'all heard me say that.
Right.
I don't know. I think my mind is just different. Maybe I'm just
Mm.
different, and
Government
I'm just
laws,
out
man.
here trying to give y'all a little piece of it, a little sprinkle of
But
it.
it all
Um,
makes sense though. You know what I'm saying? This is why I signed up, man. You know, it's sort of like talking to Bob Seeley or Carmichael. You know what I'm saying? Like man, I'm feeling the movement, man. Like this is something that I can get behind. This is something that I don't think that's being discussed in the community. You know what I mean? Amongst black skinned people as us,
yeah, black
or
men. Yeah,
just men in general. Doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck if you're green. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
These things don't be discussed. It doesn't be talked about. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think you got a level of niche things. You got a level of things that it's not really about shit. It's bullshit. And then you got things that really doesn't get touched upon. And this is what's so vital about me and my mans. And I'm so happy to be on this podcast and you guys me as co-hosts is that we get to discuss these things. You know what I'm saying? and we get to give our fellow brothers, you know what I'm saying, in arms, you know what I mean, hope. We give you, you know what I'm saying, you can go on another day. You know what I'm saying? We give you, you know what I'm saying,
And the
it's all
fight
right,
don't
man.
stop.
The chips are down, but you know, you're gonna make it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Look, yo, as a man, you got to go through the growing pains.
yeah.
You know, and
Varsity Blues, baby.
yeah, yeah, you got to go through the growing pains, and you know, it's hard out here for men. And
Mm-hmm.
a lot of, I say, women, the opposite sex, don't
Mm-hmm.
realize how hard it is for men.
Mm-hmm.
We have to build something. We have to create something. We have
Mm-hmm.
to get out there and get the money. We have to become. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So for you to become, you got to realize, ladies, it's going to take that man time.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Rome
going to
wasn't
take
built
time.
overnight.
Nothing comes overnight.
Mm-hmm.
And what's crazy is y'all want to jump on at the end after look at all the work I'm putting in. Look all the work we putting in. Look all the other work, all the other
He's ready
content
made. I'm gonna
putting
hop on this dick right now.
in. Yeah. No, we put in that
Yeah,
work.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah, we put in
Real rap,
yeah,
bro. Yeah.
we put in that work. And
100%.
yeah, I ain't know it sound like something fell, man.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Man, my folks read, I had to check. Yeah.
I heard it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta make
Yeah.
sure everything is all right.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know, these are the things that need to be discussed, man. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I said, it's not coming from a place of hate. It's coming from of a place of manly situations and discrepancies and things that can happen in a man's life. It just things that, you know, we have to harbor and repair and fix and build from that and carry on and stay strong amongst a lot of things that can happen. You know what I'm saying? By all means, you know, and I want to talk to the ladies, man. It's not nothing to bash or, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know, y'all got a lot of things to say about us. I'm sure we probably got a lot of things to say about y'all, but it's not that type of party, you know what I'm saying?
No,
It's
because
about
it's
real life situations and things that, you know, that happens in life, a male's life that, you know, has to be, you know what I'm saying, discussed.
you
And,
know,
you
because
know,
I don't think that a lot of them understand that
mhm.
what it takes to be, because we have to be and we have to provide resources and we have to
Right,
do
right.
uh the things that it takes to even attract a woman.
Yeah, because think about it. I mean, if you don't have the things that we're offering with the stuff that we're offering in this community, with the tools and the things that we're giving you, you know, knowledge born and things of that nature, you know, and overstanding, you know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of motherfuckers will go bonkers. You know what I'm saying? I know a few niggas that went bonkers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like place with like even with your situation or my situation,
yeah,
shit, nigga, they probably shot the whole fucking house up. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You know, so
yo,
we're
you know,
trying to say what we can, you know, and
one of
give you
my
understanding. Yeah, go on, brother.
sorry, my
Yeah, no,
one of
go on.
my cutting in, but I had to say this. One of my biggest pains in my life is me going through the time apart from my kids.
Yeah, bro, I know.
I
I
can
know it
handle
hurts.
anything.
Yeah,
That
and
pain,
I don't think that's right, man. I
that
don't think that's right
that's it's fine,
because
right?
I
Because
had
I
to
can
go through
take
that.
it. Because
I
yeah,
went through that
we
twice
all go through it. So this
in my
is what we're talking
lifetime,
about.
homie.
This is the messages
Yes.
that we're talking about. So like for men, you got to be right on who you decide to even pick.
Yeah.
That's why, you hear men say on these different podcasts, like
Yeah.
the Fresh and Fit, No
Yeah.
Fugazi,
Yeah.
different joints like that. And
Shouts to
shout out
him.
to everybody.
Shouts
Shout
to
out
him.
to everybody that's doing it. Is that the women have to like you more.
Right. Right.
Yo, listen,
Right.
I don't chase nothing. I don't chase no
And I have
bitch.
to be
Look,
equally yoked. If you're not
I ain't doing.
unequally yoked,
Yo, if
yeah.
you ain't trying
Right.
to holler at me or give me the attention that I need or whatever, whatever. But other than that, I'm
Right.
busy.
Right.
You gonna have to catch me when you catch me
Right.
anyway, because I'm moving
Right.
with purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get with you. I'll get with you later on. I'm trying to get to this bag. I got a business and a brand I'm trying to build. I got other businesses I'm trying to promote. I got other things I'm trying to do. So I'm sorry I don't have time. Me and my lady right
I
now,
learned.
yo,
Yeah,
let me
I
tell you
learned.
this, right?
Yeah.
Yo, me and my lady right now
Yeah.
only see each other twice a week.
Right.
Twice a week, bro.
Right.
Why? She's
Right.
moving on her purpose. She wanted to start something. I said, look, you know something? Just because you always had my back and you've been
Right.
there for me, I'm going
Right.
to actually help you with your vision and your dream.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I could be the type of person that be like, no, move. Listen, I don't need nobody to motivate me. I don't
Right.
need nobody to do for me. I feel like I got enough energy where I can give and
Right.
I can tell people and give them the knowledge and tell them how to move on some things that it took me years to learn. And I'm still
Come on.
learning every day because I seek out the information throughout all my struggles,
Come on, man.
through everything I ever been through
Right.
all the setbacks, through losing jobs. I never lost the mindset.
Come on.
Never. The mindset in me only got stronger.
Right. Tighten
And I
my
know
game
people be
up.
like, yo,
Tighten my
how is
game up.
that? How is that even possible? I
Okay.
don't know.
No, it can,
I'm
it can
different.
handle you. The
Listen.
game can handle you, bro.
Why
You know
do
what I'm
you
saying?
think, yo, why
Yeah.
do you think I said, look, if you a person that come into my life, woman or anybody,
Right.
and you don't want me to win,
Yeah, this is a
first
code.
of all,
There's a code of ethics
first
here.
of all,
You know what I'm saying? Code
act
of ethics.
funny, act any way. I'm cutting you off and I'm moving on. I'm gonna take that little energy from that situation that pissed me off or whatever and turn it into fuel and be like, that's another motherfucker on the list of, damn, that nigga really did it.
Sayonara. You know what
Yo,
I'm saying?
he really did it. He really went out there,
Yeah.
became a motivational speaker,
Yeah.
started doing speaking events, changed his life around, and started inspiring people, telling other hustlers and young men, get out these streets. It's only a death sentence in jail. I've been to jail, and never been to prison, thank God, But I've been there a couple times, so I know what it's like, and I know it's hell.
Hey, man.
And I don't want that for none of our people. I want people
Yeah.
of our skin color to be more business owners, be
Yeah.
getting the real estate.
Yeah.
I'm at one of my homies' house right now.
Yeah.
I seen this man start investing with Cash App.
Right.
Now he on other different stock
Stock
platforms
options.
building up his portfolio. That motivates me.
That's thorough nigga shit. Yeah.
That motivates me.
Yeah, that's thorough.
Yo, I love to see my people, anybody around me doing anything to better their self. He don't even know I'm over here right now stealing his energy.
Right.
Here right now, yeah.
Biggie said it best, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, all them hoes, I got the like one. You know what I mean? Situation is a tight one, man. What you gonna do, nigga? Fight or run? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you like a nigga told me, cash rules everything around me. You know what I mean?
Yo, look.
Real rap.
I say,
shout out to Big.
Yeah, shout out to Biggie. Biggie had Legend had one of the bars, R.I.P.
Yeah.
I mean, because life is hard, and you gotta keep pushing, and you gotta keep striving, man.
Gotta stay sturdy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Stay sturdy. You gotta
make sure that your cipher tight. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta make sure that the woman you dealing with ain't on no super hoe out shit. You know what I mean? She's a woman. She's a virtuous woman. She's not on no hoe shit, and she could ride for the family and ride for the kids. You know what I'm saying? That's the moral of the story. You know what I mean?
That you even brought
choose
that
wisely,
up,
my brothers. Choose wisely.
Hold on. I got it. I wasn't even gonna say nothing, but
no. You know, I'm gonna get.
Now you know what I came across, right? A lot of them, though, Kim. A lot of them. A play, they'd be out there and got piped all down and went on. Then when they come to you, and hit you with the bullshit, talking about I want you to be this and that. Hold on.
Look, OG, I seen this on Instagram.
So what I do, what I learned to do,
yeah.
If I start talking to a woman and she start talking bad about her, about the old nigga she was with, then I'll be like, I start asking questions. So what's up? Well, what you do wrong? What's going on? Right? Now, if the nigga is all bad, if it was all bad on the nigga, I already know it's a red flag.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we already know. Listen, hold on, Kim.
Go ahead, brother. But I
I
got
gotta be real. I gotta be real to this game.
we're going now.
Because look,
we,
as a real player from the Himalayas,
you know what I'm saying?
as a real player from the Himalayas that been out here and ran through quite a few that had situations, then you know that they do that. So if you're a man and you know that they do that, so you can never be comfortable, Nick.
I know, but that's what I was trying to. But that's where I fucked up at because I was trying
That's
to.
where you
No.
fucked up
I'm
at.
gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep
I've
it a
been
bean.
there. I've been there.
I'm gonna keep it a
I've
mean
been
Gene.
there.
I'm keeping
We
it a
all
mean
been
Gene
there.
Okerlund, cuz all I'm saying is it's like, you know that, but it's like shit, man. You know, I'm just trying to get an honest bitch. You know what I'm saying? I know all the hoes, man. I mean, I get tired of the hoes, man. I was fatigued out from the hoes, man. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, it happens
Yo,
to the player, nigga.
look.
You know
I'm gonna tell you like this.
You know, if you macking,
I'm gonna tell you like
that's what happens. Yeah.
Yo, Kev, you gotta get real G with it like me, bro.
Yeah,
Listen,
real
I
rap.
tell you like this. Look, if you out there and you fucking you doing it, I don't consider you a hoe. You doing whatever you doing. Go girl.
Hey, get your money. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna look bad on you. But when you
half
come
of
across,
the time you can break that bread off to me, goddamn.
you already know. I'm gonna
You know
look.
what I mean?
Hey, look. You already know I'm gonna come about it. I ain't look.
I'm a student
Look,
again now.
look, I'm talking about legally. I ain't talking no illegally, no pimping and nothing. But I'm
No,
saying
we ain't talking that. You know
you
what
out
I'm
there
saying? You know.
and you doing whatever you gonna do. Hey, look.
Yeah.
Nah. All right.
Yeah.
Bet. That's
I
all.
need to hold a blow on my dice and we can make a points twice and skate out of town.
Skate out of town.
Word to Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. Yeah.
I need a hole in my life to blow on my. I need a hole in my life to blow on my dice so we can make a points twice and skate out of town.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody want a real one, and
it's a dime a dozen, man.
Speak to the ladies and everybody, whoever might be watching this. The reason why I think it went this direction is because you guys don't know what we go through, and on the other end, what it's like dealing or dating women.
Yeah.
And dealing and dating
women. The silent manuscripts right here. You know
if we're doing anything for you, it's taken away from us.
Right.
If I'm providing and doing anything for you, it's taken away from my dreams, my goals, anything that I can be doing.
Yeah, you can become a liability. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you become. Look, if you ain't an asset, you gotta go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need an asset in my life. I do not need a liability. And thank God put me in my situation right now. I got an asset, and I hope she stays and stays an asset and don't become a liability.
Bro, blessings and good fortune.
Yeah, hey, it's funny because a couple of them told me, "Hey, you ain't never gonna find a bitch like me," and I did. I found a ride.
They get mad at me and shit.
Yeah, no, so like so it's not fashion, it's not none of that. We out here and we trying to tell the men like, yo, get about a purpose. Be what the women want. Mm-hmm. When you able to become what the women want and make moves and become the best version of yourself, that's what they want. They want a man that's smarter than them, stronger
amplify
than them,
your vigor, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, become that, be that, build something, put something out there. You know what I mean? Build a brand like that joint right there. You see it, plug and play. We're everywhere. You know what I mean? And we're not going to stop bringing this message to you. We're going to continue to push forward to make men better.
Right.
I wish the other platforms, some platforms came later on in my mindset that I watch now.
Yeah.
That speak great content. To Lance, what's the boy you put me down with that we be watching on the stock market? Keenan Grace, shout out Keenan Grace. What's the other boy name? Wall Street Trapper. Look, all of them dudes, all of them content creators, all of them men motivate us, and we watch them. And they do great content, and I like to definitely salute all of them. Everybody that's out there moving. Even my man Ugly Money podcast. I'll be watching him. Shout out Ugly Money.
Yeah,
he be putting that message out there. He be doing ugly money. Yeah,
real nigga ish, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So shout out them and shout out everybody, man. Look, I'd like to thank you for tuning in to another episode of
Another
the Plug and Play podcast. Yeah, it's me, your boy Zenas. Again with my
Kim Saw.
co-host Kim. Yeah, man. Thank y'all again for tuning in. And man, look, we wish you nothing but the best, positivity, greatness in your life. I say be you, stay you, and be blessed.
Right?
Peace.
Hey.